I'm so excited you're watching this video right now. I worked so hard on it, so I hope you enjoy it. First things first, we're going in with the Elmer's All-Purpose Glue Stick, and I'm going to apply that over my brows and do about 5 layers of this so they're nice and flat to my head so that I can cover them later. So to start my scary bunny mouth, I'm going in with a nude pencil. This is just from NYX, and I'm just outlining how I want the shape of the mouth to be. I did get an inspiration picture from Google. I don't know the artist's name, so I'm so sorry that I can't tag you or anything, but if you know the artist, please write it in the comments down below. But that is just what I'm working with. I was very inspired by that picture. So as you can see, I'm just mapping out where I want the teeth to be. Okay, and so I wanted to make my skin look really white, like a white, cute bunny. Obviously, we're not going to be cute, but I still wanted my bunny to be white. And I'm just using this really cheap cream makeup that I found at Party City. It's not the best stuff, but I did make it work. I'm just taking a flat brush and I'm putting that all over my jawline, down my neck, and onto my shoulders. And I'm also taking my beauty blender to help blend it out and just give it a really soft look. I didn't take it too far down, but if you are going to do this look for Halloween, I do recommend taking it all the way down your arms and whatever is going to be showing, because you really want to look like a bunny. And then with the flat brush again, I went back in and I started to create hair-like strokes that are going to mimic the look of hair. Then for the top portion of my face, I went back in with that white cream makeup and I really tried to make it work. Like, I really did. Not even my fingers, a beauty blender, nothing would blend it out. And girl, I was looking rough. Look at that. So I decided just to take it off and do something different. I just used the lightest concealer that I owned. I mixed it with a little bit of the white paint and it went on like a dream. And the beauty blender blended that baby out perfectly. And then after I applied that, since the concealer is really full coverage and very creamy, I set everything with my Derma Blend setting powder. So now I'm just creating my brows, and I'm using my Urban Decay brow beater to do this, and this you can do however you like. I did one a little bit more round and one more pointy, which I don't mind that they're not the same, but whatever you want to do, you do that. To cover them, I went in with my NYX matte liquid liner just to make them super black. I will say the majority of this look I did with the liquid liner, and it wasn't so easy, so if it's easier to use a pencil, do that. I also went over my brows with some black eyeshadow, and then I started creating little hair-like strokes so they look nice and bushy and fluffy. To start the eyeshadow, you can do whatever colors you want, but I wanted to stick with more white and pink, like a cute little bunny, cute little evil bunny. And the first palette that I'm taking is the Coastal Scents Summer Breeze palette, and I'm doing my eyeshadow like I would do a cut crease, and starting with light to dark and really just blending those colors way high up so it looks like my eyes are really that big. The next palette I'm taking is the 36 Smoky Eye palette, and I'm taking a mixture of purple and pink and just going high up on that crease and into the inner corners. After I'm pretty much done with the purple, I'm going in with some white, and I'm really going to carve out the lid to make sure that it stays nice and big and open like big bunny eyes. Then I'm just creating a nice sharp cut crease, and I'm just using a dark brown to do this. It's not a warm brown, it's more cool so that we don't mess up the pink that we have going on. And after I apply that, I just blend it out with a pencil brush. And now I'm just going in with an angled brush and some brown, and I'm creating my new lower lash lines. And then to blank out my waterline, I'm using the NYX Nude Eyeliner Pencil. And now I'm going back in with the colors that I used on my crease right underneath my new lower lash line. This is just really going to make it look like it's real and kind of like it's popping out. Then just to darken that area there, I'm going in with the NYX Liquid Liner again and just deepening that lower lash line, and I'm also going to create little tiny lashes. So ignore my teeth for this part. I went around my mouth with black eyeshadow, got frustrated, it was really late, so I just moved on to my nose. For my nose, I used my NYX Matte Liquid Liner once again to do this. And then I set the liquid in place with some black eyeshadow, and after that I created my little dots on my face where I want my whiskers to be. Then I finally started doing my mouth, and I wanted to really outline everything just to start the shape of the teeth. Again, I don't know what my deal was with the black eyeshadow. Like, what was going through my head? I clearly needed some caffeine in me, even though I don't drink coffee, but I mean like a chai latte or something. Anyway, I moved on to my lashes, and I used the Lash XOs in Lucky Lola. Finally, moving on to the teeth, I'm just going back in with that white cream paint and just filling in the teeth like you would any other teeth. The two front teeth, obviously they have more of a round shape and the rest have that really spiky look, but because I wanted them to look more real, you'll see that instead of keeping them straight across at the top, I started to round them out to look like the gums of the teeth were kind of forming over them, if that makes sense. So if you just watch, you'll basically see what I'm talking about. Then to fill in the rest of the mouth, I went in with the e.l.f. Gel Cream Black Liner. Then to make the mouth look like it was popping off of my face, I went just around the perimeter with some dark brown and just blended it out with my pencil brush. So then my camera died, of course, because it wouldn't be a long-ass tutorial if that didn't happen. But I did go in with some glitter. This is just the Coastal Scents glitter. No, this video is not sponsored by Coastal Scents, but I just used the Ite Minerals glitter glue I've had for a really long time. I'm pretty sure you can find glitter glue at the drugstore, or you can just use regular lash glue. And because I wanted to make my mouth look more interesting and have like a veiny effect coming down my neck, I just went back in with the liquid liner and started creating little veins. After I used the liquid liner, I did go in with some eyeshadow and just create more veins with my angled brush, and I'm just using a very light hand so they look real. And also, if you look closely at my neck, you'll see more hair-like strokes, and that was done when my camera died as well, and I just used like a gray brown to do this. To finish off my nose, I'm going in with this pink cream paint, and I'm doing 2 layers of this on my nose, and once it dries, I'm going in with some pink eyeshadow just to make sure that it doesn't look too white, because this was a very pale baby pink. So yeah. For the blood, I'm just using this blood from Party City. It's like a blood that dries looking wet, so I thought that was perfect. I wanted it to look like my eye was bleeding. It's non-toxic, safe for the face, so I really like this blood actually. After that, I patted my nose with some more of the pink because it just wasn't happening. I applied on my white wig, my bow tie, and my bunny ears. I will leave in the description box below where I got everything. I also added some blood around my teeth to make it look like I just had a meal. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. I enjoyed making it. It was awesome, and I can't wait to make my next one. Leave in the comments below what you think I should do next. I have a few ideas, but I'm not too sure. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!